guys, welcome back to the live. Hello everyone. Welcome back in. How is everyone doing today? Please do join the live. We are just beginning now. So, welcome morning. Say your hello, step the screen. My name is Sarah. I am a psychic medium and also energy healer. I'll be providing free readings during the duration of this live. I'm not going to be here for too long, okay? But we'll try to get to as many of you as possible. And if you don't receive a free reading during today's session, please do follow the way you will be notified of next time I come live. If you do want to book a reading with myself, you can find me at thepracticalmedium.com. It is listed in my bio as well. And the telephone, email, and also in-person readings, so you can choose what you prefer. And here during the live is just going to be a sample of my work, okay? So private readings, of course, are different. They're more in-depth, and they do come with timelines as well. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. Just so you guys know. I don't do fertility readings during the live, but I do it. Sorry, how can I make it? Oh, yeah, baby. I do readings, fertility readings privately only. Hi Janet, hi Farah, hi Stephen, hi Sarah, how is everyone doing? I am going to be jumping between TikTok and YouTube. So be patient and be kind with me, guys. Not everyone will receive a reading, okay? There's nothing that you do need to do in order to receive a reading. Just keep your energy open, ask your guides, you know, for support, for a message. And let's... Honey, I'm gonna have to scooch you, okay? Scooch. Scooch. Where's your phone? Let me grab his phone. Hi Zach, how are you? Hello everyone. Your phone? No? You're gonna come on my lap. Okay. I'm fine. Could be better. Oh, lovely. Okay. Let's see, guys. I will come to those of you I am to the most, okay? You can always find me privately if you need anything. And let me take the phone away. It looks odd. Christy, I'm not doing fertility readings, lovely. I do specialize in fertility readings and also relationship readings. The fertility readings is not something I do during the live, okay? But you can book it privately or just a one-question reading if that's all you have. So let's see, who do we... Again, I will be jumping between TikTok and YouTube. So if it seems that I'm talking to someone that's not there, is because they're probably on a different platform. And Farah will planning is if I am mispronouncing anyone's name as well, please accept my apologies. So Farah is planning to come back to Farah. Please, Farah and I. Farah and I. I don't see them planning, okay? I can definitely see you putting in more work and to have this person back in your life. Okay, I do feel that perhaps how you're going about it right now is not the right approach that you should be taking if that's what you want. So I do see potential, but right now I don't see any effort coming from their side. Okay, I do feel that the connection between the two of you is there's a distance there that's becoming greater. It's not closing in. So if you don't want this person to leave your life, my lovely, I do feel that you do need to take action. Okay, I wish we could dive deeper. My best advice for you, without looking at your dynamics and all of that, is for you to try things that you haven't tried in the past. Okay, you can't fix the same old problems with the same old solutions. And at times in life, we do have got to make the effort. We do have got to take our chances, and we do have got to be brave as well. Thank you so much for your question. I'm really well. How are you, lovely? Honey, are you going to sleep? Okay. Okie dokie. So, and guys, when you do go to my website, make sure that for the love healing, you don't book without consultation. Okay, I just have to say that every so often, because some people do book without one. It's not for everyone. Okay, it's great for reconciliations, long-term relationships, but there needs to be an actual connection there. So make sure that you do consult with me prior to booking that one service. Okay, so Susan, will Brian contact me again? So Susan, please do think of Brian as I draw your cards. Susan and Brian, thank you. Susan and Brian. Susan, I am seeing contact. I'm not going to lie to you, my lovely. I don't see it anytime soon, okay? I feel like you've been waiting for some time as well, but it's going to take longer. It's going to take longer. They're great for something right now, and it's not fully, it's not, I think that goes beyond, your connection. So I feel they have distanced themselves, not just from you, but from other people as well. So just keep that in mind, okay? I wouldn't take everything personally. There's a strong connection here for sure, especially with the Two of Cups. So I do see definitely a reconnection, okay, taking place. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tapping and sharing the live as well. Someone's full of energy. I don't. Okay. Come here. Remember to give me names, guys. Remember to give me names with your questions, not just your name, but also the name of anyone else that you might be asking me about. You are so welcome, Susan. And Julia, thank you so much for your question. Okay, honey, you're gonna have to go on the floor. If you're not gonna behave, you're gonna have to go on the floor. So sorry. Okay, so Julia and T reconcile. Spirit, please, will Julia and T reconcile. Louise, thank you so much for the follow. Julia and okay. Julia, I'm gonna have to be bold here, and I'm gonna have to be honest, okay? Just because I do feel that your guides are doing exactly that, so that's how they want me to, to give you the message. This person is not your forever person, my lovely. I don't think that the connection there is strong enough. I don't feel that they're going to be able to give you what you need and what you deserve, okay? And you already know that, but for some reason there is an attachment there. I do feel that you are letting yourself down more than anyone else, okay? Just by trying to, extend this. The longer you do that, the longer it's going to take for you to connect with someone who values you and loves you, okay? Because I promise you, there are going to be people and opportunities coming into your life, but if you're not ready, if your attention is elsewhere, you could miss out on those opportunities as well, okay? So please focus on yourself for a little bit. You don't have to give up on this person fully. You don't have to fully trust me. What you can do is just give yourself a week or two. Try to just focus mainly on yourself. And then by the end of that week, if you still want this person back in your life and you want to pine for them, fine, do it. But I promise you, I feel that you're going to feel very different, okay? You're going to regain your strength. So do that exercise if you can. The message here is very clear, lovely. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that, lovely. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Gemini. Hi, everybody. Hi, Andrew. And Shiva. Hello. Isha, thank you so much for the follow. And guys, those of you who have booked a private reading as well, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live, okay? Guys, I do, for private readings, I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. I also do general readings, yes, of course, but just know those are my areas of expertise. For energy work, you can come to me in person, or we can do it remotely as well, the readings also, so just let me know what you prefer. And yeah, you can read about what I do, who I am, and the services I provide at thepracticalmedium.com. Today we have a very energetic puppy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's usually he behaves. Well, he has been recently. Okay, so no, Flora. You're gonna have to come, Flora. Take your bone with you. Okay. Isha, does Josh want to romantically pursue me? Isha, please do think of Josh as I draw your cards. Isha and Josh. Spirit, please. Isha and Josh. Yes, I do see them putting in the work. I feel like they're not 100% sure of what they want right now. You know, the energy, yeah, exactly that. The energy does feel very loose at the moment. But once they make up their mind, my lovely, you're going to see like a different, very different effort from them. Okay, I just feel that they like to put in the work as well in relationships. So it's a great place to be. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, just bear with me a second. I'm gonna grab my a comb for Mo, just so he can relax, and we will continue with the readings in just a second. Hi, Glorious. Thank you for waiting, guys. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Okay, so Gloria, is Maripa missing Gloria with the no contact situation? Spirit, please. Gloria and Maripa. There's a very strong connection there, Gloria. I'm glad you asked your question. So, Gloria and Maripa. they do. There's a lot of inner conflict going on in their mind right now. I do feel that they don't want to go back on that word, okay, but they feel very differently from what they're portraying to feel. So yeah, I feel that you would know best as well, because your connection is very strong, okay? And I feel you have a very strong intuition as well. You're very attuned with energy, and so trust more in that, my lovely. Trust more in yourself, your intuition. You know, your gut feeling, so it's going to be your guides trying to urge you to see things in a certain way or take certain action. But make sure you trust that. Yeah, they do feel very differently from what they, how things were left. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, guys, anyone with timeline readings? I'm not doing timeline readings, I am doing yes and no question. I do timeline readings privately, so you can always find me privately. I know we lost connection there for a second. Are we back? So yeah, timeline readings, I do them privately. Here I do focus on tarot, okay? So if you're asking for a timeline question, the chances are I'm gonna have to skip that question. So, it's for your own benefit to ask a simpler question during the live. We can do that privately, but the timelines are time consuming, so it's not something I'm gonna spend too much time on it here right now. Okay. Are we back? Gloria, you're saying that word, but what does that mean? Guys, are we back or not? Please let me know. I can see your comments. Okay. Brilliant, thank you. And let's come to... Yes, you can ask the question, lovely. Feel free to do so. Yes or no question. Haru, will Gerard reach out to hang out? Okay, Caroline. Think of Gerard as we draw your cards and let's see what comes through. Caroline and Gerard. Spirit, please. Caroline and Gerard. Okay, Caroline, I wish we had more time, my lovely. I feel that with Gerard, there's going to be a lot of games being played, at least at the beginning of the connection. There is a lot of potential here, but I do feel as well that they do struggle with being honest about their emotions, and they're afraid of letting their guard down. So sometimes they're going to come across as perhaps they're not as interested as you would think. But yeah, the interest is there, okay? And I see a lot coming for the two of you. I wish we could dive deeper again. But yeah, there is just be aware of the games, okay? The initial games. Thank you for your question. Guys, for those of you that would like to dive in deeper into your relationship, I do specialize in relationship readings, okay? So with something like the Full of Reading, connect with your guides, we'll look into the dynamics of your connection between you and someone else. What would the connection entail? It does come, I do look into a lot of timelines as well. I do like doing timelines, just time consuming, so it's not something I'm going to focus on here. But privately, yes, of course. And also, even if you're not connected with anyone or the person that you're with isn't your person, we'll look into when someone is aligned to enter, okay? Your life that's worth your investment, your attention, because opportunities and people are very much aligned, to come our way. But what happens with those opportunities and connections do depend on many different factors, and where we are in life, the approaches that we take are one of those. So opportunities can come and go for sure. So that reading is great for that. So go check out thepriceofmedia.com if you do want to dive in deeper. But if you just want, a simple, quick yes or no reading, drop a yes or no in the question in the chat. That's what we're here for. I'm not doing a list today, I'm just doing 3 readings, okay? Of course, not everyone will receive a reading, but I will try my best. So, does me, Rita, does me and Baruch relationship will Baruch and Rita's relationship work out? Okay, Spirit, please. Rita and Baruch's relationship. Rita, I feel there's going to be a lot of meddling in the relationship. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to come in the form of maybe friends or family member that's not quite supportive. That could even be, you know, someone else that wants to take that person, you know, away from you, like romantically. I don't see it working out right now, okay? Of course, it can change depending on the approach that you take as well. Right now, on both of your paths, I don't see that closing in, okay? Thank you so much for your question, lovely. And I'll leave you with that. Perhaps you already know who this person already is, okay? If you don't, just keep your eyes open, because it might come to you. Okie dokie. Emma, thank you so much for your question, lovely. Emma. Is my voice echoing for you as well? Someone just said my voice is echoing. Emma, I'll come to you in just a second. Let me just solve this. No? On YouTube? They're saying on YouTube. YouTube, is my voice echoing for anyone else? Let me... Is this better? I think I had 2 microphones on. So maybe that's why. I had my desktop sound for the music and also the microphone sound. Let me know. Okay, is it better though, YouTube? Let me know if it resolved the issue. I can go on YouTube myself to check. Just 1 second, guys, we can't have echo. Oh my god, it's echoing so much. I can't believe no one told me that before. And it's so behind as well. Okay, let me just try to log out. YouTube, I'm just going to try to restart the live, okay?